You're watching Louisiana First News this morning.
Welcome back. Growing up can be difficult, and that's why one local organization is starting a brand new youth conference to help them navigate all the issues they face. Joining me now with more on this weekend's event is Monique Ellis. Right, welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, and I can just tell, you just from the conversations we've had earlier this week, you really poured your heart into this conference, and now tomorrow it's go time. So tell us about the Empower Youth Conference happening in Walker.
Yes, ma'am. Well, one day I was leaving church and the idea came to me, and so I got home and I wrote the vision down, and then I began calling people and getting speakers and stuff, because there is a great deal, a big need for something like this in the community. I will be having people that will be coming to speak about domestic violence. They also will be talking about overcoming drugs and alcohol. We will have a vision board segment where the kids can create a vision board, and somebody's going to talk to them about goal setting. So those are some of the things that we're going to talk about.
And that sounds like so much fun. I haven't made a vision board in a while, but when I used to do that regularly, it was always fun for me. And sometimes some things that you may think are common for people, someone else may be like, what is a vision board? Like maybe no one has ever help them tap into, like, what do you want to do with your life?
Right, right.
And now for the kids who will be attending, what are the age ranges for the kids going tomorrow?
It's ages 12 through 18.
Okay. And for this happening tomorrow in Walker, it's a one-day event, correct, for this weekend?
Yes, ma'am.
But what about in the future? If tomorrow just really goes well, which we know that it will, you can see this happening annually, maybe twice a year? Or something?
I could see it happening annually, and I do plan on doing more community efforts and events in the future. Yes, ma'am.
Now, although the focal point is on the kids, what about maybe adults who are struggling, with these issues too? Of course, there are different centers and resources they can use, but maybe just specifically in that community where you are trying to reach, how can this also help adults facing some of these same things?
Well, it can help adults, because I know there will be other adults there that will be there with their children, and it's a learning experience for everyone. So
now with the issues being discussed, like domestic violence, maybe trauma some kids have experienced, maybe even if they were victims of sexual abuse or some other type of abuse, what else will they be gaining from tomorrow's? Like, what is the one thing you want every child to walk away with once the conference is over?
Well, I really wanted to attract the at-risk youth, and right now Baton Rouge has a lot of gun violence, and I do have a speaker that is actually he's been to prison, and he goes around and promotes gun violence. I mean, I'm sorry.
I know what you meant.
He comes around and he talks about other things you can do instead of gun violence.
I knew what you meant.
And I'm sorry, a little nervous. But things like that, I think I want everybody to take away something that they've learned from each speaker that they can take with them, out into the community, that will make them a better person, that will, really help them. We will have lots of different pamphlets in the bags that talk about things such as stopping vaping and HIV and STDs and stuff like that as well.
Yes, very informative. It's never too young or too late to learn what you need to know just to help you stay just aware from different type of issues, whether it's something involving poverty, gun violence, just making sure people are getting themselves tested regularly for STDs, just all these things that you will be doing. But also on a lighter note, I heard that you know how to cook too.
Yes, ma'am. I have a catering business, which is fairly new. It's called Simply Sunshine Catering. And I will be catering for this event. There will be lunch provided for the adults and children that are going to be there. So this is a little way for me to showcase my talent as well. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, that sounds good. And I know everyone that will be in attendance tomorrow will definitely enjoy the food and enjoy the event. But again, this is Empower Youth Conference happening in Walker tomorrow. And what is that location once more?
It's going to be, I believe it's 36581 Outback Road, Denham Springs, Louisiana. It is at the Watson Branch Library.
Okay, and that kicks off in the morning time, correct?
It starts at 1 o'clock and it ends at 4. From
1 to 4. All right, well, thank you so much, Miss Monique Ellis, for joining us this morning. And all this information about the Empower Youth Conference will be posted on our Louisiana First News website.